And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so because of their fast, Sophia's not fast enough to even just keep up. But, you know, at the very least, she has good damage output and she can heal herself. It's not, it's a risk, but it does pay off because, you know, we are able to promote this chapter. Only took 6 chapters, to be honest. Though, to be fair, she got... It helps that she was RNG blessed, so it made it easier to level her up as well. Yeah, she just happened to be really lucky this playthrough. Really, really lucky. Which makes me wonder if I try other, like, because for Fire Emblem 7, I will be using Nino, and I'm saying this now only because my plan is to do a Fire Emblem 7 run, but also do a Hector hard mode run with a completely different team. Like, aside from Lynn and Elwood, none of the units are the same. So, like, and one thing I was thinking is, like, I want to use Matthew in the Hector run because, you know, Matthew, Hector, you know, they're just present more in, you know, the starting chapter. So I thought, well, if that's the case, I'd make Jafar my main thief in, well, I'd make Legat my main thief, then switch to Jafar when Jafar comes, because Jafar starts with such fantastic bases. He's one of the best pre-promotes ever. Fuck your Javelin. You've only got 11 to hit. And again, that could have hit. So I thought, if I'm going to use Jafar, I might as well use Nino. Also, it would be easier to train Nino, just because, you know, it's not Hector hard mode. So, and I'm wondering, like, if I do train Nina, will she be RNG blessed again? Because, you know, she still has a case of she can become strong. It's just, God, she has to appear so fucking late. So fucking late. Like, you couldn't have appeared any earlier, Nina. You had to be at chapter 26X. We don't have that long of the game left. But, you know, it's like, I know, it's like a lot of you in the comments say, alright, if you've done Wendy and Sophia in this game, you've got to do other units for other games. Because everyone says, you got to use Mega Fiona, Radiant Dawn. It's not fucking happening. Like, I get why you want me to do it, but Fiona's a case of I cannot be asked because she just takes way too much effort, and the fact there's so many other paladins better to use. And before you start the whole, then why would you use Wendy because of effort? Because the other generals aren't, again, RNG blessing, because the other generals aren't very good to begin with. So I'm not really losing out. Like, with Fiona, I'm losing out. Like, if I spent all that time training up thing, I'm losing out on other Dawn Brigade units, and I need to really just, like, with Dawn Brigade, it's a case of, I don't try to just balance out and vary between units. I'm literally a case of, alright, I'm using these units, I'm just level the fuck out of them. My time with them is limited, I can only do so much. But anyway, so Fiona is a case of, as much as I like her as a character and I feel she could have been really good in the story if she did more, I just can't be asked to train it. Meg I just don't like. Like, I don't like her as a unit, I don't like her as a character, I ain't doing it. But for you, any of you wondering, will I be using any Radiant Dawn bad units, so to speak? I will be trying this, because in my most recent playthrough, I was able to do it, and it was pretty hilarious. I'm going to see if, before I reach the Tower of the Goddess, I can make both Astrid and Khalil 3rd tier. Because I did it before. Khalil I've done twice, Astrid I've done once. I want to see if I can do it again. Just for shits and giggles. Because again, everyone's saying about whole bad units thing. It's kind of a tradition, so I've got to, like, with Radiant Dawn, because it's one of the more tactical Emblem games, I'm less tempted to use the bad units, so to speak. So this is what I'm thinking of just doing. You know, just use those two, because, well, Khalil isn't bad, Astrid is in Radiant Dawn. Not Path of Radiance, Astrid's good in Path of Radiance. Radiant Dawn, Astrid is bad. It's just, you know, see if I can make a 3rd tier. Am I taking her to the tower? Hell fucking no. Shit on all the way. I've got to take Shilon to the tower. He's like, whenever I play Radiant Dawn, I think Shilon's one of my top 5 have-to-use units. Like, there's no two ways about it. If I remember correctly, the 5 units I always... Remember, these are the optional units, not the ones that are forced. The 5 units I always bring to the tower... not including the Goose Kings, because those are kings. Nephany, Jill, Shinon, Soren, and... oh god. Oh, sweet! I mean, granted, that was a massive setup, but hey man, I took down a fucking nomadic trooper. I feel proud. Let Sophia have this one. Teamwork. It's either Ha or possibly Xerox. Ha or Xerox, yeah. Or actually, was it someone else? Yeah, it's either Ha or Xerox. Most likely Ha. Because Ha is just Ha. Ha is amazing. But Xerox has, you know, take a Xerox so you can get a Londite. I imagine most people it's like, but I take either Stefan Edward or Mia. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mia seems to be like a real favorite of people's sword masters. Not just like Tellia's, just general. Whenever people say like best sword master, it's always Mia. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I get why people like her. It's just people really seem to like Mia, and now they're attacking. But he does 0. He's got 0 hit. Then again, in this game, that might as well be a 50. Thankfully, it missed. So other Fire Emblem games I plan to use the quote-unquote bad units. So I said 7. See, 6. Sorry, not 6. I'm playing 6. Oh, sweet, double. All right, kind of double. 8. It's a weird one because while there are bad units, because like you know, Ewan and Amelia, you know, the trainees. It's weird because you can grind, so that kind of takes away the real challenge of like training a bad unit because you can just grind endlessly and take as much time as you want. So, you know, those games, so games like that, Awakening, Birthright, Revelations, Sacred Stones, it doesn't really count. I mean, granted, it doesn't change the fact they're bad units, but it doesn't really count because you can grind. So, it's kind of a moot point. Path of Radiance is going to be Soph. Because I know Volk is better, just like, I really like Volk as well. But the only reason I'm doing it is, again, Soph is the only, to be honest, because Path of Radiance is actually pretty well balanced. Soph is the only, oh shit, Magic Trooper right near Sophia. Oh, this might not end well. And that guy's a Lance Reaver. Joke's on you. Damn it, Percival. The one thing you couldn't even double the dude. Damn! Percival, man, you were not feeling it you were not feeling it. Yep, going for Sophia. Oh my god, even she can actually survive that. Holy shit. Has her defense growth been pretty good, or just are the nomadic troopers not very strong? Oh. I'm still okay. I think the fact that she survived an attack from a nomadic trooper speaks, you know, fathoms about her. About how RNG blessed she's been. But anyway, the time has come. Alright, Sophia. Time to bust out that guiding ring and become all powerful. Pretty much just, you know. Also, you know, Naomi and Sophia, only female shamans will see the GPA series. That's why it's kind of cool. But it's kind of weird that there's no other female shamans. But what are you going to do? Because I was, oh yeah, boy has no weapon. Oh well, when in doubt, just use Rutka. Because you know he's going to crit. Look at that. But as I was saying about Path of Radiance, I think it's overall pretty balanced when it comes to units. Like, aside from Soph, there's no one that stands out in my mind as sucking. I'm pretty sure someone in the comments can correct me, but I think Path of Radiance is, you know, it was very well balanced. I think it was like the first Fire Emblem game to really get balance down, and then aside from Soph, and then they fucked it all up with Radiant Dawn. Like, that's one of the worst cases of character balancing ever. But yeah, I'd use Soph because I like Soph. I like his supports, especially with Astrid. I really like his Astrid support. Oh god, they fucked over Astrid so bad in Radiant Dawn. Gameplay and character-wise. But I really like his support with Astrid. And I can make him good. It is ultimately pointless because if Soph could promote, it would be alright, but he can't. That's the big problem. If he could promote, I think people would be less harsh on Soph, but he can't, so yo, that sucks. But also, if I do train up Soph and make him as strong as I can, it will make Soph stronger in Radiant Dawn, and you know, it helps. I'll make anything to make Part 1 of Radiant Dawn easier. I will take it, because Part 1 can be a bitch. Though it is gonna be funny because every time I played Radiant Dawn, even after I figured it out, because for the first like 2 playthroughs of Radiant Dawn, I played on normal mode, which is hard mode, but I had no clue. I just assumed it was normal mode. And then I realized, no, it turns out normal mode is hard mode, and hard mode is lunatic mode. And I was like, oh, I see. But I still don't play on like easy or normal mode just because I'm so used to playing on hard mode. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll stick with hard mode. So even though I can play Radiant Dawn on the easier difficulties, I just choose not to because I'm too used to it. Though it makes me wonder because I've been able to make, like, because I've played it quite a bit and I know which units I want to use and how, like, just like, I know, I wouldn't say I know the best way to make use out of people, but I just, like, I know how to train certain units to the point which I can make them really good. Like, I can make Aaron a Halberdier by Radiant Dawn Endgame, and same way I can make Jill a Thingamajig. So I was wondering, if I play on easy mode, could I just break the game? Because it's like, goddamn. I can't imagine how much Ha could wreck like Alicia's Gambit on like Radiant Dawn easy/normal mode. That would be disgusting. Like, oh god. But it's weird. I've never tried it, and I don't think I'm going to, just because I'm too used to the standard the difficulty set I've been playing so long. Granted, I haven't tried Maniac mode yet because stuff. Also, I heard they take out the weapon triangle. I'm just like, oh shit. I already have enough trouble with Radiant Dawn. I need that weapon triangle. Double crit, very nice. I know he has a Brave Bow and a Brave Sword. I don't know if you could steal one, but even if you could, I didn't bring Chad, so ultimately just double crit him. And he is out. But he's not dead, he just retreats if I remember. That or they reuse the sprite for a different character, though I'm pretty sure it's just retreating. Oh yeah, see? Out of nowhere comes the Nomad. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Please. Oh, wait, does the Nomadic Trooper go for Shana? Because that would make the most sense. Yes, he does. It's a good thing I'm a Falcon Knight. Is it? No, it's either A, good thing I'm a Falcon Knight, or B, good thing you guys strength is shit. Because again, they haven't actually, like, he wasn't even able to kill Sophia. I was like, really? Damn. I don't know, maybe the Nomad's a bad strength, or everyone just happens to have really good defense. Either way, they're going down. Yeah, please heal her. That Megasis has arrows where arrows should not be. See that horn? That's not a horn, that's an arrow stuck in its forehead. The poor thing. It's just awful. Yeah, but as for other games, see, that's the thing. After Radiant Dawn, actually Shadow Dragon definitely a case because, Shadow Dragon. New Mystery Emblem, I don't know because I haven't played it yet. Awakening, the only one that's really bad, well, is Donald, but even then, grinding. As for Fates, like, not really because, again, they kind of balanced out everyone. But Birthright's just easy, so, Revelations, you definitely get people a bit like, you can get Nyx, Perry, Niles, Laszlo, and, Odin real fucking late, but again, you can grind. I mean, if you couldn't grind, that'd be like the worst case of unit balance. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to use these people? It's like the game really wants you to use the roles. Like, yeah, we filled the chapters to the brim with Dragon Veins, so we're going to make these units as bad as we can, so that it reinforces the idea of use the damn royals. Yeah, it's kind of bad hindsight, but what are you going to do? Oh, weapon level up. That's good. Now, yeah, you faced me once. I was merely a shaman. Now I'm a druid. Does that make a difference? I don't know. It just means, alright, at least now she's got fast enough to be not doubled. That's something. It's better than nothing, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, also make good use of the houses to block them off, and also just added defense and evasion. Good. Sophia took down a Nomadic Trooper by herself. You definitely don't hear that often in Binding Blade. You do not hear that often. Again, I can't wait till like the Path of Radiance thing where somehow Soph just takes on Ashnod and takes him down. It's like, fuck you, Ashnod, I'm Soph. It's like, you should not be doing this. Yeah, well I am. Or Nino just takes on the dragon. What up, bitch? Yeah, if we can make, if Sophia and Wendy can do all this right now, again, I can't wait till we get to Sophia. I want to see what Sophia and Wendy do when we reach like Sophia and the final boss of shit anyway, and stuff like that, because I want to see how they fare. Again, it could be a case of they still don't just because Sophia's got such high stats and so strong, but I swear to God, if Gwendolyn takes down Sophia, I'm gonna be rolling in the aisles for a while because it'll be so ironic. I think that guy spawned quite far to the left. Anyway, I think I waited this out because I wanted to show off some supports or build up some supports. I can't fully remember. Because again, I could have ended the chapter right here and then, but I chose not to. Don't ask me, I can't remember why specifically. I think it was either to get up, to get a few more levels for units who are about to level up, or it was to show off supports. I can't fully remember. It's probably not levels because Shin's right at the bottom. Oh, you're going after Roy, I see. He's got absolutely nothing. It's like, if I give you the silver card, will you stop fighting me? We gotta bribe him. And here comes Wendy. May not be fast enough to double, but actually, how much damage could he do to her? I reckon not that much. I was checking it. Yeah, axe level D. Yeah, Wendy actually benefits quite a lot again because she's got good. I've said before, like she has for her level, or just for her class, she has good skill and luck. So the axes, she doesn't have a bad time hitting, and because of her low strength, they make up for it. All right. Yeah, defense is 9. The Snowmats must be pretty weak then. The defense is only 9. Nah, again, I don't know. Oh yeah, Finger's about to level up. Easy pickings. That poor Nomad. No one survives Ruka. Just no one. Again, if we kept Ruka equipped with weapons, Douglas definitely would have survived. I think, is this the end? Or is it more supports? I'm not sure. I can't fully remember. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. I think this is the end. Yeah, this is the end. That was no easy feat. Well, yeah, because, you know, Cicanes, but it wasn't too bad. Just, you know, thank God for all those javelins and hand axes. So it was a close call with Sophia. I won't deny it was a very close call. Very, very close. So yeah. Yeah, you do find out more about Thingy Sophia first in this chapter. Because in Thing, Nimi kind of interrupts us in Ilia, so it's okay, we know Thingamajig. So yeah, we just get more context on Sophia, and this is like honestly why he's one of my favorite villains, because it's kind of tragic in his backstory, because like, it is kind of awful that he killed his own father, but if you've played 7 and you see the Thingy, it's just like, I've had enough of this. Like, you're trying to kill me, Dad. For God's sake, you know, it's me or it's either me or you, and you know, you're a dick. But it kind of like also reinforces like I get where Phil's coming from with how much he loathes humanity, because again, if your own father tries to kill you and you've done nothing wrong, you know, Sophia, if anything, has done everything right, he's doing it just out of spite, and he's the king meant to rule the nation. You know, humanity certainly hit a low point, so to speak. But once again, Merlinus interrupts us because fuck off. Swear to God, you got way too much screen time, Merlinus. Anyway, thank you all for joining me once again. That was Chapter 18b, and when we come back, we're back into the snow, heavy fog of war, and yeah, that's kind of it. Fog of war, snow, oh, and a lot of ballistas. God damn the ballistas. But until then, thank you all for joining me. Have a fantastic day or fantastic night, and take care.